What's poppin', family? Welcome back to another video. In this one, I'm gonna give you a quick recap of August, just show you my stats so you guys can see that I'm still fucking trading and I'm still alive. And then I'm gonna go into a couple of my trades today. I only took 3. It's gonna be real quick. Break even today, but just show you guys what I'm pretty much focusing on. And then before we get into it, just want to give you guys an update on where I'm at in my day trading journey, how I'm feeling, and what we're gonna be doing. So first things first is I've been a member of One Option Stalkers since probably January, and great service, great chat room, great scanner. The scanner was probably the best part about it. Super easy to use, find what you're looking for pretty easily. Very intuitive. The chat's cool. You get to see professionals trade. You have a little community in there, but keep it real, man. I'm not profitable yet, and what am I paying for? I'm not blaming nobody. Obviously, it's whatever I can execute on and whatever I can apply. But if I'm paying this money every 3 months, I'm not even paying annually, so the cost is more if I'm paying every quarter. What am I paying for if I'm not feeling like I'm improving? And a big selling point to the chat room is, the owner tries to keep you on the right side of the market. He teaches you about price action on SPY, like exactly what to look for. Super useful stuff. And, I've applied it in my trading a little bit as well. But even having that, I'm still having red days. I'm still on the wrong side of the market because sometimes it doesn't happen right away when he says it, or, sometimes you have a bias and you're supposed to stick to your bias, but the pros are telling you you're not right. So you exit your trades even though you should have waited until you're profitable. Or, and like, I'm coming to this conclusion because last week I took a huge loss. Obviously, I think a lot of people had a bearish bias. Some red traders were also bearish, and some more so than others were expressing that. And that added to my confidence to hold my shorts. And obviously, my trades are my trades, and the risk is mine. But at the end of the day, you got to fish for yourself. You got to be responsible for yourself. And that's why you have to trade your own plan. And then if you're wrong, then at least you're wrong because of yourself, and you're not wrong because of external factors. You know what I mean? So took a pretty big hit last week, just holding on to shorts, just thinking that we're going to tank, just because of, the confidence of some people of it going and tanking. But again, it's my fault. It's my trade. It's my money. So, but like I said, I think I'm just going to be canceling my membership. I'm working on scans on Thinkorswim. I'm working on the indicators, just trying to set it up so I can see my setup. I'm only looking for my setup, and I can execute on that. And, if I miss a couple stocks because I don't have the best scanner in the world, that's okay. But at least I'm fishing for myself, and I'm using my own scans and setting up my system the way I can use it, that applies to me. I hope that makes sense. But so that's first thing on the list. I got 60 days left because I already paid for the shit. So I'm going to be using it, but that's pretty much the plan. I'm not going to be going on the Reddit chat. Like, no need for a chat, man. No need for a chat. No need to get tickers from nobody else. Look for your shit, find it, execute it. That's it. Trade what you see. Nothing crazy. Anyways, sorry. I'm drinking LaCroix, making me burp and shit. So, so that's a little update. That's how I'm feeling about the day trading journey, man. With that being said, this is August. Green month. Happy about that. It's about half the rent, so I'm happy. Obviously, these stats, we need to raise those, but I will say that in August, I was letting it fly. I was trading like every single M5 break of compression I could find. Just seeing, what makes a good one, what makes a bad one, and seeing what I could get away with. But I think I traded really well regardless of this 50% win rate. My biggest loss was 90. Super manageable. None of this fucking swing for 3 days because it went against me. Dollar cost, average down until it comes back to me for $1,000 loss. Like, none of that bullshit. Keep it small. Day trade, risk reward. That's another thing, man. Risk reward, we can't even talk about it in the chat. But that's part of the system. That's how you get profitable, is because you only risk 1R and then your trades are 2R, right? And then, the better your win rate, the better you're more profitable. So it's like I had to ignore so much stuff that I see on YouTube, or I'm watching, or I'm learning from on Twitter. Like, everyone's talking about R&R. Everyone's talking about, having a trading plan and being robotic about it. And it's confusing me because that's not talked about in the option stalker chat. And, there's obviously the red traders are profitable and they know what the fuck they're talking about. But I think for me, I prefer to have a system that isn't vague, that is, if it gets here, cut it. If not, let it run. None of the, subjective stuff that gets me in trouble because I'm new, or, I'm an intermediate trader. My P&L doesn't really say so, but I feel like I know a lot of shit. I'm not a master, obviously, but I fucking been studying this shit this whole year, and I know a little bit, and I want to use risk reward. That's how I'm feeling. So, this was last month. Quick recap. I'm still alive. I gave this back last week though, so that's just how it is. And then let's get into today. Hope you guys are doing well, keeping it green. I was gone all last week, dude. It was a fucking heat wave in the Bay Area. It was 95 degrees inside my apartment, no AC, so I fucking had to leave. So no videos, of course. But this is my day. Jared, why are you reviewing your trades, man? You made $7. Hey, if you want to leave, go ahead, bro. But I'm going to show you guys the setup that I'm trying to work on, and only trying to take these setups. AMD was kind of speculative, though, so I'm already lying. But let's get into it, and then I'll show you guys my TOS. Like I said, I'm trying to get some scans going on Thinkorswim. I know it's a shitty scanner, but if I could find 1, 2, 3 stocks to trade, that's all I need. I don't need to fucking get 10 of them and get in trouble. So getting my scans ready. I'm trying to find some indicators that work for me and finding my setup. This is supposed to be the daily. What is this, Apple? Let's go to Apple. Apple had really good M5 strength today. Not really on the D1. We did break the SMA today on a gap up, and headed towards this gap fill from 826. Head to the M5, or actually, so I noticed a lot of M5 strength here. SPY was pulling back. Apple was holding strong right here, consolidating, still was above VWAP. My entry was 1123. So I was a little late on this one. And by the way, I don't know if this indicator is working at all. I'm just trying different shit out. This is like a consolidation box study, and the gray area here is the consolidation. I don't know how it calculates it, but it has this green line, red line. If it breaks above or below, that's the breakout. And then it has this cool white dashed line, which is the middle of the range, and it's saying that technically that should be your stop. I don't know if I'm going to do that. I'd probably put my stop below the compression. But that's what I'm saying. Like, my risk would be so low here that there's no way I could blow up an account. You know what I mean? So, oops. Fuck off. But yeah, had to break a compression here on volume on the M5. I got in late. I was in for 10 minutes, took $25. And that's what it is. That's a day trade. Nothing wrong with it. I don't have to fucking sit around and wait for it to lose strength and gain strength. Wait till the next day. Yeah, obviously it fucking went, $1, $2 or more, but that's not what I'm worried about. I'm executing on my fucking trades. If I did 5 of these trades a day, that's $100. Don't gotta complicate it, man. Oh, like if it's tanking right here, is this one of the times where I'm supposed to hold it? Is this one of the times where I'm supposed to get rid of it? It's losing strength, but every stock loses strength. Like, it's so subjective, bro. I took my fucking base hit. Okay, next one. Asan. I was watching this all day, and missed the first one. I wasn't too sure about the daily. It's in the bottom right hand corner. We are above 2 SMAs though, but clearly this isn't a downtrend, and I wasn't sure if the daily was good enough to take it, but broke a downward sloping trend line. Huge gap up above both SMAs a couple days ago on huge volume, and the volume is still steady above average. Bollinger Bandwidth is expanding, so I said, fuck it. Let's take it. HA continuation on the daily. And like I said, if I'm keeping my risk small, there's no fucking worry in the world, no need to be scared. So this one I missed, didn't take it, but I let it set up again. And this one wasn't as good as the first one, but it was still a break of M5 compression on increasing volume. My entry was at 15.11, so late in the day. I did have to go grocery shopping soon, so I pretty much got in the trade, put a sell order in for 20 cents, and was waiting to get filled. But we had a little pullback, and then the market was just kind of poo-poo today. So I said, all right, let me just take my $10. And then so over here, I just put a sell order in for $10 and took that. Nothing crazy. My stop would have been, 28.2. I got in at, does it even say on here? 28.2. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure the exact entry, but at 15.11, somewhere in this candle, and then probably got out in this candle right here at 15. Oh no, I waited 15.34 up here, and I would have got my 20 cents in the next candle, but I had a dip. So that's the setup. Obviously, we want a strong continuation like this. This one was way better, but hey, I was patient. I didn't chase this. I waited for it to compress again, and if it set up again, I could take it. So I'm happy about the trades. I'm happy about following my rules, and that's all. That's all there is to be said about it. I did take a spec trade, and this is something else I want to update you guys on. I feel like there's a lot of gaps in my trading because a lot of stuff isn't talked about in the chat that I was in. You can't talk about risk reward. You can't talk about shorting the rejection. Like, you can't, because then that's picking tops and picking bottoms. It's counter trend trading, which I get it, but I watch so many videos and I've been learning so much about trading, and I just have to ignore charting, and I know this shit looks crazy. I don't know how to do this, but shout out to Andreas or Andrew. We're just testing the waters on some shit. And, I'm trying to make some channels here. If you guys know how to do this, let me know. But I'm trying to make some channels. And within the channels, you go down to the hourly. You try to set some levels. And then within that, you go down to the 15-minute and try to make some plays. So this was a spec trade. I didn't execute it very well. SPY's green on the day, so I shouldn't be shorting. Which is good advice, but I wanted to test the waters. So I have this 85.50 level marked out on the hourly, rejected here, on Wednesday. Made this new level here at 78.62. We popped up from that level, made this level at 83.12. These two ovals, and then so up here, this was on Friday. We couldn't get through this same level over here as we did over here. So I was playing the rejection of that, and so I go down to the 15-minute, and I'm playing the rejection. So I got in this candle here, and my thesis was we rejected this level, and I'm thinking we have to retest the level below, the next hourly level. We didn't quite get there, and I could have took my profit at about, I got in this candle here, and then sat through this pullback, and should have took my profit here. I think I was up like $25-30. Nice little base hit. But I think SPY found support right here. I knew I had VWAP as resistance, so I let it run a little bit, but I got out here on the second test of VWAP for -25, which is why I'm break even on the day. But it was a good learning experience. I should have known to take profit. You know, I wanted to really let this run and prove my thesis correct, but it's not always. We're not here to be right. We're just here to make money. So I think it worked. This shit fucking worked. But we didn't have market tailwind. Or actually, during this part, we did. SPY was in a pullback, but just didn't execute properly and take my base hit. Instead, I got greedy trying to squeeze fucking 10, 20 more cents out of it. So don't do that. Don't be greedy. Take your hit, base hit. So that is pretty much what I did today. 3 trades, nothing crazy. Back to TraderSync. This is how I want my days to look. 3 trades, nothing crazy, didn't risk too much, and just prove to myself that I know how to trade and I know how to stick to my rules, and that's it. And so today was a win for me. I'm happy about it. And that is pretty much it. I think that's the update. Gonna be canceling my option stalker in about 2 months. I'm trying to put some more emphasis on charting, you know, fill some gaps in my game. I want to do some more, rejections if I can. Obviously, I'm going to study that a lot more because right now my bread and butter is going to be the M5 compression breaks, which I'm really liking. Stick to my risk. I'm not going to be letting shit swing overnight and fucking letting shit get out of hand. I know this already. I fucking keep making this mistake. But last month, my Baba swing made $500 in just overnight. And that was a nice feeling. But it's okay. Like, if I just do 3 day trades, $50 each, $150, like, just keep it simple, man. Don't need to make it all complicated and try to be like a red trader and swing and average down. I'm good. I'm done with it. I'm about to build my small account with just these A+ setups. I'm going to be like Dave Wise, and everyone else could do whatever they want. But that's pretty much the update for me. And it's easy not having too many programs open, man. Everything's in my TOS. Got my scans here. Got my list that I want to play. Charting has decent charting. I don't need TC2000. I don't need no extra shit. It has what I need. Relative strength, volume, charting. That's it. Scanners, and I can always add more scans. Just Google it. And this is what I'm going to be doing for the foreseeable future. And I'm going to try and upload my trades so you guys can keep me accountable for sticking to my fucking Jordan setup. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys made it this far, appreciate you guys. Chop it up with me down below. I miss y'all. Hope you guys kept it green. And until next time, see ya.